concentrations. No ocean, no life. Welcome back to Ocean News from the Sea. Dr. Walrus, what topic are we going to talk about today?
Today, we are going to talk about the contemporary history of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere.
This topic seems to have nothing to do with the sea.
In fact, it has much to do with the sea. When the exchange of CO2 between the sea surface and the atmosphere is in balance, Earth's climate is stable. Though CO2 accounts for less than 1/1000th of the air we breathe, it is a main factor that keeps Earth's temperature stable. If the CO2 content in air is too low, Earth would become a big ice ball. This is an important issue.
So where are you going to start with?
Let's start from 1958. In that year, scientists undertook direct observations on variation in CO2 concentration at the Mauna Loa Observatory in Hawaii. This picture clearly shows two findings. One is CO2 in the atmosphere is present cyclically throughout the year, with spring the highest and autumn the lowest in terms of variation in concentration. Another is from the 1950s till today. The CO2 concentration in the atmosphere has been on the rise.
Why is spring higher than autumn?
From spring to autumn, vegetation on the land photosynthesizes considerably, so CO2 concentration in air gradually goes down. When autumn comes, sunshine begins to abate. Vegetation on the land decreases in its ability to photosynthesize or dies away. During the process of being decomposed by bacteria, a lot of CO2 is released. As a result, the CO2 concentration in the atmosphere gradually increases. During this process, the CO2 concentration in the atmosphere has ups and downs cyclically each year.
Is there any significance in the continuing rise in CO2 concentration from the 1950s to today?
The trend is consistent with that of the growth of CO2 released from the use of fossil fuels globally. It is also consistent with the trend of the increase in average global temperature. The CO2 concentration in the atmosphere has risen from about 315 ppm in the late 1950s to about 400 ppm today. The average global temperature has also risen approximately 0.6 degrees Celsius. This is a proof that mankind used large quantities of fossil fuels and caused the CO2 concentration in the atmosphere rising continuously.
But some people may doubt that given this observation result of no more than 60 years, how can you definitely say the increase in CO2 concentration was caused by mankind?
To answer this question, probably we may look for the answer from history. You may watch our edition, Antarctic Ice Core, Recorder of Carbon History.
If global warming continues, Earth would no longer be a suitable place for mankind to live on. So today, all countries around the world are working together to inhibit CO2 release. Let's give our concern to this issue together. No ocean, no life. See you next time.